hearing Rollo say it's true. And Rollo's kind of like, he's juxtaposing to what he's saying because Rollo was just locked up and they were calling Rollo a rat. A lot of these niggas weren't trying to rock with Rollo. They're saying he's a rat. You see why he's so mad at Boosie and he's going hard? Because the whole time Rich Homie Quan was alive, ever since him and Young Thug, or his people and Young Thug's people got into it, they stopped fucking with Quan, and then Quan gets some momentum when Young Thug gets locked up, and then instantly the audio came out of that shit, and then they said that Quan's a rat. They said he's a rat till the day he died, and the day he died, he not no rat no more. It's rest in peace.
Soon as he died, oh, that was my friend. I love him. But y'all niggas so goddamn fake riders. Go bad. Woo! See that I be talking about. Y'all niggas.
Okay. Let's go down the list. We'll get to the YBC deal stuff soon. By the way, shout out to Quavo. Quavo put up this, you know, I don't know if listen, only you had to be there to know, but we all know this picture was very reminiscent of what was considered the new Atlanta. You had the Migos, rest in peace, to Takeoff. And you had Thug and Quan. That was the new Atlanta. Rich Homie Quan, Young Thug, and the Migos. Quavo reminisces, and he says, may God be with us. Never saw this being a part of our journey. Rest in peace to Takeoff. It's Rocket Man. Rest in peace to Quan. So unexpected. Free Thug. And we hope he's innocent. And we hope he gets found innocent. And, you know, he has a strained relationship with Offset. And that's why that, yeah. What ended up happening, which I do like, is that I think Quavo was realizing, man, pride and ego is the death and the downfall of so many men. I don't give a fuck if the rumors are that Offset done fucked your ex-girl, whatever. That's supposedly the ongoing rumor. I don't know if it's true. The only rumor I keep hearing is that Quavo mad with Offset because Offset fucked Sweetie. That's the rumor. I don't know if it's true. And it's one of those things where it's like, it's not about the woman, but it's like, if you my mans and you know you my girl, and you know that's my girl or my girl I'm going through some shit with, why would you ever fuck her? Why would you do that? Now, that's all rumors. I don't want to say I know this as a fact, but that's a rumor that I've heard from multiple people. That's turned to other arguments and other riffs. And sometimes it only takes one small problem, because that's not the biggest problem. It takes one small problem to then turn two people who used to never have to worry about the other person's loyalty to now question everything about them. And from what I've heard, when asked anybody in Atlanta or whatever, why these niggas don't get along? Takeoff died. Why are they still fighting at award show? What's going on? Words have been exchanged. Lines have been drawn. Business have been conducted how it's been conducted. And both men feel offended, and now it's about ego. That's what I've heard. I'm glad that Quavo is realizing that this life is short, man. And reconciliation is a gift. And being able to put your problems off to talk as men when y'all run into each other, when it's convenient, it ain't never convenient to put your ego aside. It ain't never convenient to do so. So sometimes you got to be the bigger man. And you got to realize, let's have that conversation. And I'm very sorry that this is Quavo realizing, damn, I lost Takeoff. Damn, Rich Homie Quan, we was just chopping it up with, he's gone. Thug's locked up. All the memories I have from 7, 8 years ago, this is a different landscape now. Fuck it, let me just get on the phone with this nigga. I'm sad it took this for that to happen. I'm really sad that it took this for that to happen, for this to happen. But it is what it is. Ironically, YSL Woody, because now he's like a star. He reacts. He posted up a picture of Rich Homie Quan and Young Thug. He said, "I hate this happened." It's kind of like oxymoronic. You admitted you shot up his dad's barbershop, but you're sad that he died 8 years later. Maybe he didn't have the same vitriol and anger, but whatever. Say, "I hate this happened. I pray that God protect Thug and them from this country." YSL Woody. I wish you would sit with a therapist, my brother, or a spiritual advisor. You keep saying you want to protect people from this country, from the law, from 12, from the prosecutor. Woody, these people should have been protected from you. You're the reason why Thug is in an indictment. You were his main shooter who got in your feelings and then started telling on him. You were the crash dummy who went, as you so claim, to go do something to Rich Homie Quan's dad. You were the one who said you pulled out a gun on Rich Homie Quan's right-hand man because you wanted to show him you could kill him. It don't seem like we need to pray that God protects those men, and one's already dead, from this country. It appears that while you enjoy your new celebrity, we should be praying that God protects Atlanta from you. Everybody on trial, you had a hand in them getting indicted. And Rich Homie Quan dying, you may have not had a hand in him dying, but you had a hand in tormenting his life while his career was at a point that was flourishing, to the point he shut it down. And I'm probably making an assumption here. He started to seek and he sought and turned to drugs because that was the only way he could deal with all the bullshit happening. That was you. You were shooting up cars and shooting up barbershops, and you were pulling out guns on people. You were telling on Young Thug. This guy lacks self-awareness. He lacks all the self-awareness in the world. You said you're praying that God protects Thug. You could have protected Thug, but you didn't want to protect Thug at that time. It's only now that you're getting $20,000 to do a 20v1 that now you want to protect him. It just shows where your morals lie. And that's the problem with many gangsters that become rappers. They only seek morality once they're rich. Oh, okay, I don't need to beef no more. But if they didn't get the riches, all they saw was destruction, death, violence, retaliation. That's why I saw Woody. That's why I said Woody right there. So I don't know why you're saying, let's pray for Thug. The reason why Thug is in court is because of you, brother. I won't take this opportunity to try to shit on Metro Boomin, but Metro, you are the ilk that the other rappers don't want to address. That's you. I think you posted some condolences to Rich Homie Quan, but I just want to remind you that, yeah, I don't think I even have it up here. I could find it on Twitter. You are one of the niggas who ain't fuck with him neither. You ain't fuck with him neither. You know where your bread was buttered at. You know who you were fucking with at the time. It's the reason you posting picture when you ain't had no hair. You posting a picture from years ago. You ain't got no picture with you and that nigga now. because you were one of the people who drove him into the depression that he started seeking. It's interesting. A nigga will bully you, you kill yourself, and then say R.I.P. Damn, nigga, you know you part of the problem why that happened, right? You know you one of the people who isolated this nigga in Atlanta that the nigga started getting into drugs. Not saying it's your fault, but there are consequences, and there were things that this guy was dealing with because all y'all deserted him. He started doing other things again. Sometimes saying nothing or just a simple RP is cool. You hear this shit, nobody want to hear this bullshit right here. We're talking about rich in spirit. Niggas want to, you rich on earth, nigga.